Hi, viola JHFO students. This is a video for you. This is going to be on the 2-octave scales for viola. There's already some beginning videos I made for the MYPO students with the C, G, D, and A major scales. Those only have the 1 octave. So I'm going to quickly go through those 2-octave scales, but I'm not going to talk too much about the keys because we kind of already know these keys. So C major, no sharps. We're going to play through it, no flats. Everything's natural. 2 octaves. The bottom 2 and 3 touch on the C and G string, and then 1 and 2 touch on the D and A strings. 1, 2, and ready, go. C major is pretty easy. We're going to go to G major. Same thing, but we're going to start on the open G string. So 2 and 3 touch on the G string, 2 and 3 touch on the D string because we have F sharp. On the A string, we have a C natural. We're going to shift on D, E, F sharp, and G touch in 3rd position. Make sure you're doing your shifting warm-up ghost sounds that you can shift without looking, and have that muscle memory, hands facing in towards your viola. G, A, B, C, D, E, F. 1, 2, ready, go. Good, so this one's next is A major. So we've got the high 3 C sharp on the G string, starting with A on the G string, high 3 G sharp on the D string, and then I'm going to recommend you shift to 4th position on the D string on A. That way you have the same shifting finger pattern: A, B, C sharp, D, space between 1 and 2, space between 2 and 3, 3 and 4 touch on both the D and the A string. So on the D string we have A, B, C sharp, D. On the A string we have E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Then we go back down: A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, B, A. Then we shift back down to G sharp, and we have the high 3s, okay? So we're shifting to 4th position, not 3rd position. So just be aware of that with your muscle memory here. A major, 1, 2, and ready, go. Good, then we have one more sharp scale. We have not done any videos for this. E major. So as you know, the sharp rule to figure out the key signature, what's sharp in the key, is you just go down 1 letter from the name of the scale, and that's the last sharp. And we know sharps have to go in a certain order, so it has to go fat cows go dancing around every barn, F, C, G, D, A, E, B. So our first sharp is always F, then C, then G, then D, and we're not going to have more than 4 sharps, so it's okay. We don't have to keep going there. So in D major, for example, if we're on the D, we can go down 1 letter name from D, and that's our C. So our last sharp would be C. And since the order of sharps is F, C, we know we have 2 sharps, F and C. Okay, A major, if we go down 1 letter from A, we're on a G sharp. So the sharps in the A major scale would be F, C, and G. So E major, if we go down 1 letter from E, we're on a D sharp. Okay, so we have F, C, G, and D sharp. Okay, so no open Ds in the E major scale. We're going to start with E on the C string, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp. Okay, and then we have D sharp. D sharp, I think, is going to be best played with a low 1. You can do a high 4. That's a big, big stretch. So I think you're going to more accurately play the high 1 on the D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C, D sharp, E. So we have a high 3 on the A string, a low 1 on the D string. No shifting, but a little bit of a weird finger pattern on this. Make sure you say your letter names as you play each note. Think about where your half steps are. So half steps are between E, F sharp, G, A. Between G sharp, I'm sorry, I left out the G sharp. We're gonna do the low 1 on the G string, going up to the A. So we have G sharp to A, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. So low 1 on both of those, okay? So we have a half step between G sharp and A, and D sharp and E. Let's play E major. E, F sharp, G sharp, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so that one just makes you think a little bit more. No shifting, but think about no open G's, no open D's. So that's a video that covers all the 2-octave sharp scales on the viola. The next video is going to be covering all the 2-octave flat scales on the viola. So happy practicing. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.